Oh, I think your phone just rang, didn't it? Have you ever thought that your phone was vibrating or ringing when in fact it was not? Well, there's a name for it. Hi everyone, great to have you back for another video. I'm Jonas, co-founder at FlowLab, a mental fitness app for ambitious go-getters who want to find more flow with personalized guided meditations. If you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more mental fitness content and leave a thumbs up if you like this video. Do you sometimes wonder whether all of these great pieces of art, theater or music would have ever been created if the lives of the masterminds back then looked like this? Would they have been able to muster up the focus and motivation to finish or perhaps even start these projects in the first place? The digital advancements of the past century are certainly a blessing, supporting us in every area of our lives to speed up processes, to make worldwide communication possible, and to even save lives. But it's a curse too, because these benefits have a price tag attached to them. How many times do you grab your phone in a day? 50 times? 100 times? 150? Perhaps even more? And on the other hand, how many situations do you have on a typical day without having your phone with you, if any? For most of us, our phone has not only become a central part of our life happens inside of our phone. We use it to plan and to schedule our day, to communicate with anyone from close friends to the health insurance service hotline, to make a grocery list because otherwise we'd have no idea what we should buy, to document our experiences in photos or videos, and of course to entertain ourselves on social media and Netflix. I feel like most of my constructed reality is happening on my phone. I only remember what I did on Tuesday when checking my calendar. Recalling what it felt in a certain moment comes much easier when going through my pictures, and these moments are much more vivid in my memory than the ones I do not have pictures from. And if I actually want to escape reality, then I just open TikTok. The phone is like a second brain, which can be quite handy to reduce cognitive load, but it can also make you addicted. Unnecessarily often checking your phone, spending much more time in front of the screen than intended, and sacrificing other activities like practicing hobbies, work, quality time with other people, or sleep. Our phone has become a part of us. And since we carry our phones everywhere we go, an interesting phenomenon is increasingly emerging. Perhaps you've also made the experience that you thought you heard or felt the vibration of your phone and think there must have been a new message or an incoming phone call. But when you grab your phone to check what it is, you realize that this was pure imagination. There's a name for it. It's called phantom vibration syndrome. Falsely believing that your phone was vibrating when in fact it didn't. In one study, astonishing 88% of the participants experienced phantom vibrations weekly or monthly. And in another study that focused specifically on young adults, nearly all of them knew these vibrations. Quick disclaimer, although the name suggests it, phantom vibration syndrome is not actually a syndrome that is clinically relevant or signifies a disease or disorder. It's still often termed phantom vibration syndrome, even among researchers, but we'll stay with phantom vibration today. Phantom vibrations aren't problematic per se, but they can be indicative of a phone addiction, that the phone has become a part of us and that our brain misinterprets sensory stimuli, like a muscle twitch, for example, as a phone vibration. And what's more, phantom vibrations are assumed to be a harbinger of occupational burnout. Stress has actually been found to be one of the main risk factors for phantom vibration. One example is a study with medical interns whose phantom vibration prevalence increased from less than 28% to almost 90% during their one-year internship training, but returned to almost 55% 2 weeks after the internship ended. Well, you may think that just turning off vibration mode may do the trick to reduce or eliminate phantom vibration. That might be true, but both the addiction and the stress remain. So one thing you should start with to lower both is to take conscious screen-free breaks. Take some time to rest, not only physically but also mentally. You can check out our video on 5 relaxing breathing techniques if you need some inspiration for what to do instead, or directly have a go at our guided meditation Starry Sky, which helps you to put things into perspective and to let go of daily stresses. For now, let's talk a bit more about how to break your phone addiction. One first step to spend less time on your phone is to simply make it less fun. For example, shift your phone to grayscale mode to make it look less interesting for the brain. By reducing potency, as it's called, you'll release less dopamine, so doom scrolling will feel less pleasurable and rewarding, and you'll be less likely to end up in the social media vortex. Usually you can change that in your settings. On the iPhone, just search for color filters and turn the toggle switch on, and you'll immediately see the grayscale option. On Android phones, swipe down and click on the edit button, so this little pen, locate grayscale and drag it into your tiles list. You'll now be able to switch grayscale on and off anytime. And you probably notice that everything becomes much less stimulating and appealing, so ideally this will already save you some time. Another approach to avoid mindless scrolling is to add a bit of friction. For example, you could log out of your social media accounts. If you want to open them, all good, go ahead, but having to log in first makes it a conscious decision again and makes it just a bit more effortful. You could also delete your apps and only allow yourself to use them in the browser. This will make it both a bit more difficult, but most probably also less fun. So 2 birds, 1 stone. You probably haven't thought of it this way, but boredom can also be a strength sometimes. Think about it. Whenever you feel the slightest bit of boredom arising, be it while waiting in line in the supermarket, on the bus, when a website needs to load for longer than 3 seconds, or even when going to the toilet, we take out our phone and entertain ourselves. For many, this has become so automated that we don't even realize that we opened Instagram or Twitter again. If you unlearn this unproductive habit and allow boredom to be part of your daily life, other, more mundane activities can become pleasurable and interesting again. I challenge you to go for a 1-minute dopamine fast, which means not allowing any kind of stimulation for 1 minute. 1 minute is really not much, but it may feel quite long compared to 1 minute on your phone. Check out 1minutedopamineFast.com to do so, a free website that helps you to make the first step. Of course, you can also make a longer dopamine fast and also quit other addictive behaviors like listening to music, eating sugar, or watching TV. This will give your body the time to reproduce the dopamine you need to focus, to find motivation, and experience flow. I'd appreciate if you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. I hope you feel motivated to rethink your daily phone usage now. If not, follow us on Instagram or TikTok and at least fill your feed with mental fitness content. Enjoy the rest of your day and see you soon.